Alright, here we go. Big Daddy Shente 712 at 24 Fitness. So as you can see from my shirt, I went to Disneyland. And yes, it's Christmas time, and today is the first day of vacation, right? And that bright light in the back, maybe it'll be fixed tomorrow when I go see Twan at the mobile store, because it's not the screen is okay, but the glass that covers the screen, that's what's messed up, and it cracked. So I'm like, that's what I get for using this new screen protector. Let me check it. Alright, so I asked Michelle if Jack was here. He's not. Because, you know, these late night Disneyland things and coming here late, he's usually, oh, his girlfriend's coming to town, that's right. Okay, explains that. But anyways, I'm happy that it's a vacation. A lot of things I can do. I mean, will I do these things? I don't know. But what I do know is going to the gym, yes. Gonna get I should do legs, but I'm not. I'm gonna just do this, go to sleep. We'll sleep for like 10 hours. Let me get up. All right, here we go. 270. Okay, so a lot of things happened today, right? So while I was driving home, talked to Rose Kim, a new realtor. So my mom hooked me up with her, and then, you know, my mom told me the other day, yeah, you know, I'm going to live with you in Victorville and stuff. I go, gosh, Mom, I don't think you want to live with me there, you know? So I am going to move to a place called Spring Valley Lake. I mean, I have no problem telling you guys where I live. What, you're going to come out there and drive out to there? Yeah, I don't think so. But it's a pretty nice area. And, you know, there's a lot of really nice houses there. But it turns out that there are a lot of, I mean, so I was talking to Rose and said, hey, you know, I'm looking for a place close to my school and whatever. I ought to be on the lake or on the golf course, all that stuff, right? And then, yeah, she said, oh, yeah, there's a lot of ones you can find and figure it out. And I said, hey, what's this whole thing about for my mom, really? I mean, are there, like, Koreans there? She's all, yeah, there's a ton of them over there. I go, what? She goes, yeah, there's a church there. There's another church in Apple Valley nearby. And then she said there's a lot of older Koreans that retire by the lake and golf. I go, no way. Right? She's all, yeah. So it's like, she'll, you know, my mom will have a lot of friends there. There's a church there. Get to hang out with me. And I'm like, oh, okay, I guess this isn't too bad. So as a result, I'm looking at nicer houses now. So thing is, you know, I don't want to, you know, the whole progress of stuff, okay? So it's, I remember when I was thinking, oh yeah, you can get a house just to live for like 150 out there. 150,000, right? And then it's like, that's nothing. And then so you look at the ones you're looking around for $50,000 more. You can have like a 5-bedroom place, but maybe not in the best Indian neighborhoods, but a pretty nice house. And then for $50,000 more, you live on the golf course. I'm like, huh. For $50,000 more than that, you could live in a nicer house. I mean, I still would rather go on the golf course. And then for about $350, $400, you could go on the lake. Now, the thing is, there's different types of houses on the lake. $400 is different from a $450,000 house. Different. Okay, so actually the big jump is to when it gets to $500,000, right? And then so you start to get like a pretty freaking nice house. But when you go over that, like $550,000, God forbid a $600,000 house that's been on the market for about a year, These things are mansions, flat out mansions. They look very nice. And if I lived there, I'd be like the king of the area, you know? And then, you know, you have your boat, you have a really awesome view of the lake, you have the golf course. I'm like, gosh, do I do that? Because, you know, 600,000 Diamond Bar, it gets you a pretty decent house, but not like this. And then so, you know, like I said, it's like, I mean, yeah, it's good for me for my work. I'd be right down the street. I could probably take a golf cart to work. And then, what is it? My mom would have things to do. And, you know, come on weekends, go stay with Stu or something. And then, yeah, because I know I'm going to be there for a while. And, might as well enjoy it, right? But I got to see what I could afford out there too. So, you know, Rose, she would be able to negotiate for me. And we'll see. So, you know, all these whole thing about like just things just tend to seem to work out, right? Now, do I want to just go buy a house tomorrow? No. I mean, I'm going to wait until it happens. But then, you know, when you look at the different trends, yeah, you know, there probably houses may go down, right? But this might be the time they're going down because, you know, Rose pointed out that 2 years ago, the houses were about $200,000 more, and then they just took a plummet. So whether it's going to go down even more, or it's going to go back up, that kind of stuff. I mean, who knows? If you really knew, you'd be like a really rich person, right? So I drove around this morning, and then I saw these houses that are on top of a hill that overlook the lake. So you're not golf course or lake, but it's looking over the hill. I'm like, oh my gosh. There was one that had a pretty nice view, but just wasn't what I wanted, you know? So I figure if I buy a house there and I put in, if I want to buy one of the better houses, I want the house, you know, like on the end of a street, top of a hill, you know, corner of a lake, you know, that kind of stuff. And then so, you know, I was looking at boats and I was looking at golf carts. So if I live on the golf course, yeah, I want to buy a golf cart. Why not? If I live on the lake, yeah, I want to get a boat. And it comes down to, do I want one of the regular chilling ones when my friends come over, you know, go around casually and, I don't know, drink some drinks or whatever. If that's legal, who knows? Or do I get a speedboat and whenever people come over, they can water ski? So those are the things I'm dealing with now. But I am super tired. I just want to get to this thing, go home, right? But everything is a progression. Goes from one thing, go to the other, and you got to figure out which progression you enjoy. You know, I mean, I don't want to spend that much money for a house. I mean, no one does. But I don't want to also be at like a starter house or whatever. I'm too old for that. But I have to realize that the nicer house I get, the longer it's going to take to sell if I sell it again, right? Because there's so many other houses that are cheaper, and people that they don't value being on the lake or whatever. They just want a nice house. So I don't know. Whatever the case is, I'm going to do something. And once I actually start the process, because saying he has my information, we're going to process my loan, or what I qualify for, get the letter of qualification, and then start bidding on these houses. Going to it, going for it. So, I don't know. Let's see what happens. Anyways, progress. Alright, there you go. Alright, there you go. Day 712 in the books. So, I'm happy vacation started. I'm tired. My legs are pumped. My whole lower body is pretty nuts. But, all right. Yes, hold on. Okay, so my back just pulled. I mean, it's itching, but then it's like my muscles, it's like tight. I'm like, oh. So maybe tomorrow I'll stretch. Do laundry, clean up my place, and get ready for the vacation, right? So, that's that. I'm glad it started, and I have a lot of things I have to take care of. So I was telling Jill today, it's like, you know, I can't wait till everything gets settled and I figure things out, right? But until then, I'm just going to be me. We go for it. So, Big Daddy shit. Day 712. If I can exercise 712 days in a row, you can exercise 712 days in a row. Because if I could do it, you could do it. And I'm doing it. Not vacation. I already said vacation. Time to rest. Time to enjoy. There we go.